This is another game I actually have 1cc'd this. Finally a game BBH knows how to play. It's another shooter. Will the last one be Space Shmup? You betcha. Exzisus. If I remember right, this game wasn't that long. It was like 4 stages before it loops. It's not that bad. The weird thing about this is that there's Exzisus. There's 2 versions of this. Actually, there's 3 versions of this. But there's 2 main versions of this. Like, apparently this game was sold as a dedicated cabinet originally. And I can't find any pictures of what that cabinet looks like. Also, they're the bosses. And then they later revised the game and sold it as a conversion kit. And they made, like, some changes in the gameplay. Like, they actually changed some stuff in, like, the actual game. That's not the Yeti, it's the Iety. I-E-T-Y. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, only 4 stages, 4 bosses. I guess we'll look at both versions. This is gonna be really fucking long. Yeah, we'll see, yeah, it goes. Yeah, a lot of them are sold as kits to, like, fit into cabs later, into candy cabs later, but I guess originally this used a dedicated cabinet, and I think they were... I want to say they were going for, like, some kind of 3D effect. Because you have, like, shots that go into the background. Like, there's kind of a 3D effect. This is the dedicated version. There's, like, a... Yeah, there's, like, a whole 3D element to this that's not present in the other version. Maybe we'll just very briefly look at the other version. We'll look at this version first. Like I said, though, I don't think this game was that long. Laser Light Blaster. And I think, like, one of the versions, dog-like robot appears. One of the versions doesn't have the barrier, right? The other version? Yeah, you see how, like, enemies come out from, like, the background? Eventually you get shots that, like, go into the back. Yeah, like, see? The shots he's firing out of his backpack are, like, going into the background. Also, you can transform into a plane. Which I guess is armor. And they kind of, like, removed the 3D parts in the other version. Shit. Fix this. Yeah, like, right here, oh god, I took a hit. Meteorita Zone. Only the ones in the front can hit you. Like, there's all this shit going on in the background, but it's just there to distract you. Oh, can't destroy it. I can actually walk. Yeah, he's a transformer. Yeah, it's very confusing. It's actually very confusing. Like, that's a very confusing thing to, like, throw at the player in stage 1, I think. Laser. Option. I got a bird-like option. Except when you change into the shift, the option, like, joins up with you. 3-way shot. Now I'm firing missiles that go into the air and then come back down in the background. It's very... I don't know. They were definitely going for some 3D stuff here. Barrier! Yeah, the bird's driving the plane now. Gold Moai. Aim at the green parts of the forehead. This boss looks lazy. Ah, stop it. Stop it. wiping. Yeah, as far as shmups go, like, this isn't bad. For 87. But I guess they were banking on that whole 3D thing, but I think it must have turned off some players. It's a nice try. Also, built-in auto-fire. I think that's what the A was, auto-fire. Like, I'm firing these missiles, and then they come down, and I keep thinking it's like enemies firing missiles at me. It's just very distracting. A lot of shit going on the screen. B is three-way shot. Ice pole. Geneva. But yeah, this is kind of the only music for most of the game, huh? Like, it's kind of cool your missiles go into the background and hit stuff, but... They didn't use 3D glasses for this, did they? I really want to see what that dedicated cabinet looks like. I couldn't find any pictures of it. Maybe I shouldn't pick up the laser. Also, I found out the hard way. If you scrape the ground for too long in ship mode, you change back to the dude. So don't do that. Mechanical EAT. See? I wasn't lying. It's the EAT. So I think they actually fixed the name in the conversion kit version. Like, they actually call him the Yeti. I think. I lost my barrier. Da-da! I really need to find a barrier. Do I want the laser? I'm gonna keep the three-way shot. There we go. Three-way seems pretty good. Ah! Getting a little harder. Like I said, this game isn't bad. But it's also not really... Time yourself and pass through it. It's not really doing that much to, like, stand out other than the 3D effect. Oh god, what was the pattern here? I think I just ruined my barrier. Like, I actually once you see both versions of this. I don't remember which version I thought was easier. It might have been this one. Just because it has the barrier. I want to say the other version took the barrier away. So it was a lot more difficult, but... I don't think there's really a good reason to change into your man, because that when you're in man form, you're only one hit away from death. I think. Maybe you can get the barrier in man form? Red Scorpion. Avoid him and shoot him in the mouth. Maybe I should stop firing these missiles. It's throwing me off. Bloody Scorpion group. Oh, I took a hit. How many hits can I take? How did I not get hit there? Also, I probably should have had the laser for this fight. Okay. My option took the hit, okay. I believe Darius was early 87, so this was probably after. I need a barrier. Option. Destroy. Extra life at every 150? It's not every 150. Oh no, that was 350. 150 and 350. There we go. And yeah, it's not that difficult. Expanding, contracting body. Pay attention to his movement and time yourself to... Oh god, this shit. Help you memorize the pattern. Ruin my barrier. It's like the hardest part of the game. Badia. Shit. All of a sudden, there's a lot of bullets. Ow. Oh god, I lost all my power-ups. Shit. Okay. Hey. Barrier. Let me back in there. I'm not at full power, but we're good. Alright, last boss. Violet Salamander. Hit the mouth while avoiding ring laser. Oh god, what was the pattern here? I don't remember this. This shit. You have to do that. Okay, dodge that. Oh god. The double? The worst thing about being in man mode is that you have a very big hitbox. Okay, so you can get the barrier in man mode. Alright. I wish you could get a laser. Yeah, the game remembered the difficulty at the very end. Alright, let's try that again. Now that I know how to dodge this shit. Gotta be ready for the double. I'm not fucking hitting it. I gotta hit the eye. frame rate is dropping. Alright, ready for that then. Oh, that's fucked up. Man, he was full on damage. I missed a power-up. Okay, laser. We need to keep that. I assume laser's what you want for that boss. Okay, I got this. Yeah, they just throw way more shit at you at the very end than the rest of the game. I'm not hitting it. It's the mouth. Okay, next is the double. Okay. One, two. Hey. It's still firing at me. Whee! Silver Surfer. You dominated these 4 devilish planets. Let's go to the next world. By the way, this game is fiction story. And then it starts over in loop 2. You mean none of this happened? What the hell? Yeah, that was a 1cc. I've done it before. All right, so let's look at the what's the clone version of this called? I don't think we're gonna go all the way through this. I just want to show a little bit of this because it is different. Yeah, loop 2. It just went to a loop 2. I don't think the game really changes much in loop 2. Okay, so what they did with the conversion, they changed some of the enemies. These enemies that came in from the 4 corners, they weren't there in the original. And the power-ups actually have carriers. They're not like in random enemies anymore. And now the bomb just goes straight down. It's not like going into the background and shit. They removed like all the 3D shit. They're like, yeah, that was kind of a mess. My bad. Notice how the Meteorita zone doesn't have the meteors like flying around in the background? Every Meteorita that's on screen can be destroyed. So they made it a lot easier to read. Yeah, so it is like losing some uniqueness, unfortunately. More of a standard shmup than what they were trying to do. And the sprites are slightly different, yeah. You got a lot more enemies like coming out from the back for some reason. Ah! Oh, that was a... I thought that was trying to kill me. But I think this game... Oh, now the bird's like flying around and shit. I think the game got rid of the barrier. Think. Oh, when you're in ship mode, button 2 like launches the option. Aha. That's right. Still don't have auto fire. So I think this version might be more difficult. can't get down there. Yeah, if it got on Arcade Archives, I'm sure it would have both versions. And they would probably dig up pictures of the cabinet and all that. Kind of amazed this hasn't gotten a release yet. I don't think this is even on the Egret Mini, is it? It's not. This game's like just kind of forgotten by Taito. Just like Lance the Air Squad. Which is weird that they, like, believed in this enough to, like, have that dedicated cabinet, and then made a second version of the game. And barely anybody's seen it. Okay, I want to get to the Stage 2 boss at least. I don't think I'm going to go all the way through this, but... Is this in Taito Legends or not? The Taito Legends gets kind of confusing because US and Japan got different games and shit. Three-way for stages, laser for bosses. But yeah, they went in and like changed all the enemies. Like, it's nice the power-ups are actually in, like, dedicated carriers, because otherwise, you know, you had to kill, like, enemy formations to get power-ups, and sometimes you'd miss them. Mana. It's on the Japanese Taito memories, too, okay. I mean, the background missiles, they actually were, like, hitting stuff in the background. Like, they were stopping, like, enemies, but the problem was... It always, like, destroys the enemy carriers after they've already, like, shot enemies out, so it doesn't... Yeah, I guess it's not actually doing much. It looks cool, I guess. I missed the power-up. Like, they certainly do a lot more with, like, enemies coming out from behind you. That didn't really happen at all in the dedicated version. What the hell? Oh, God. This enemy wasn't even in the other version. A lot of these enemies weren't in the other version. Essentially a new game, but not. Probably get the laser. The Yeti is coming up soon. It was the Ayati in the original version. They got it right. Yeah, Taito Legends 1 is very funny because, yeah, they were just straight up using MAME. And they used, like, the ROM dump that was already out there for Bust a Move Again. And didn't have the right ROMs dumped. And it was just borrowing the sound ROMs from Puzzle Bobble 2. And nobody knew. I knew. But Taito didn't know. And they released that game with the wrong emulation. Am I just playing this all the way through again? I guess I am. Fuck it. It's 1cc both versions again, why not? Oh, I'm probably gonna game over on the... If not this, or not game over, but lose a life on one of these things. Look at that cash register scoring. Satisfying. Ah! I got hit. No barrier, so you turn back into the man in one hit. Alright, maybe I'm not gonna 160 this. That sucked. It's alright, I got 3 lives. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I think they might have changed the pattern on that thing on the last stage with the little pistons coming up. Oh, these things weren't here in the, were they? I don't know. Shit. I should have stuck with laser. I'd rather have laser for the boss. Shit. Alright, well. That I'm not in man or ship mode. F is full auto. Oh, these enemies weren't in the other version. Oh god. You get a lot of points from those things. There's so many enemies that weren't in the other version. Nice. I don't know if you can actually die from the bullets when the boss is dead. I'd assume yes. Alright. We got this. Last boss was... Actually, the last boss might have been different. I don't remember. Man, I actually bought Midway Arcade Origins thinking, like, yeah, leaderboards for, like, Robotron and Sinistar. This might be fun to fuck around with. And then everything on that collection has, like, shitloads of input lag. It was awful. Fucking terrible. I got points from shooting the Q-tip. Son of a bitch! This fucking part. Yeah, and Zybos doesn't have a zap button. What the fuck? That was funny. This pattern is different. Okay, got through it. Yeah, one of those Midway Midway port collections, they removed, there's a video of it somewhere. They removed the Masked Warrior in Pit Fighter saying, die. So he's supposed to go, you die. So instead you just get a cutscene where it goes, you. Which is pretty good. This checkpoint sucks. I need to play that version now. I just want to see it. You. These enemies that come out from the back are the fucking worst. Boom. Okay, still got a ways to go. That's good. I should keep laser, because I'm going to need it for the boss. There we go. Now I need options. You. Oh god. This stage is way harder than the other version. Oh, I got hit. What is this pattern? Remember how to do that pattern. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have like a second set of these in the other version. They added this in. Alright, I need some power-ups. If I die, then at least we can see if this version cuts off continues on the last stage like every other fucking Taito game of 1987. I can't believe Plump Pop did that. Fucking Plump Pop, really? Oh, I lost ship mode. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I needed to keep the laser. Shit. Alright, well this is gonna be interesting. Oh, these shot? It's like firing less shots. Oh, there it goes. It's going with the lasers. I was gonna say, this seems easier. Never mind, it's still a pain. Alright, that's the doubler. Hey! I think it's the same ending now. Yeah, the bullets were more readable. They were, like, bigger. This game is fiction story. Wait, Midnight Landing never got a port? Of all games. Ah! No continues! Man, Taito really had mixed feelings about continuous. Service mode buggy. Buggy boy. Yeah, the barrier doesn't even exist in this version. Crazy. Sunrise Shortcake! Thank you for the 53 months. Much appreciated. Alright. That's Exzisus. Oops. I hit the wrong button. You didn't say anything. two separate versions of this. Same base game, but they changed a lot of stuff between the two versions. Which version is better? I mean, the dedicated version is a little more unique in how they were going for like a whole 3D effect, but it kind of didn't work that well. And they ended up, retooling it for the conversion kit. At the same time, I don't like what they did to the last stage on on this version. I hate those fucking extendy Q-tips. But I don't know, it's an alright game. Maybe not the most groundbreaking shmup, but it's plenty playable. I'd play this over Extermination. Anyway, last poll of the day. Yeah, I usually try to make sure we don't go too long on these, but we I spent a lot of time yapping at the beginning. I gotta do that at the start of every year. Oh man. Oh, I didn't mute the audio. The audio's like coming out. Damn, we're doing a 4? Kind of figured it'd be another 3. Like, it's not really... Maybe it wasn't doing... It didn't seem like it was doing that much different. Like, it felt when I played this for 1cc BBH, like, everybody was clocked out. Nobody gave a fuck. But, hey. Like, I can see it being a 3. But, you know, it's... Also, yeah, 2 different versions. Like, yeah, I guess just whichever version you liked better, right? I will say it's a little short. You know, only 4 stages, then it loops. So it is a little light on content, but, you know, it's... Sometimes arcade games are like that, right? Sometimes these games are not designed to... Especially shmups are not designed to be that long. So it's... The short length is appealing after Plump Pop? Hell yeah. That's a good way to look at it. Alright, yeah. I could go either way. I could go 3 or 4, but... I mean, I was having enough fun that I decided to 1cc both versions, so... That's a vote in its favor, right? Yeah, you don't need everything to be that long. Sometimes. It's all good. Yeah, there were a lot of 3s tonight. But yeah, like I said, for the most